You are now tuning into Audio Ocean, where every wave tells a story. Soulmate, Finding and Being a Soulful Connection by Love and Flow. Introduction. Defining soulful connections. Understanding what soulmates are in contemporary contexts and why these connections matter. In a world increasingly connected yet paradoxically isolated by digital interactions, the quest for meaningful relationships reigns supreme. Among the most cherished of these relationships is the concept of a soulmate, a person with whom one has a deep and natural affinity, encompassing harmony in love, friendship, and spirituality. But what exactly defines a soulmate in today's varied and complex societal landscape? This book delves into the timeless quest for these profound connections, interpreting ancient beliefs through the lens of modern experiences to redefine what it means to discover and nurture soulful bonds. The idea of soulmates can often seem elusive or mystical, rooted in romantic idealism rather than reality. However, as we explore in this book, the essence of soulful connections transcends mere romantic fulfillment, touching on the deeper layers of human experience: emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. It is about finding someone who reflects back not only what you project, but also what you aspire to be, someone who challenges and complements you in equal measure. Why do these connections matter? In an age where relationships are often superficial and fleeting, understanding and striving for soulful connections can be the key to lasting happiness and personal growth. These connections foster an environment where individuals can thrive both independently and as a pair, creating a mutual exchange of support and inspiration. This book aims to guide you through understanding the nature of soulful connections, preparing yourself to find or recognize your soulmate, and cultivating a relationship that is rich in depth and satisfaction. By redefining the concept of soulmates, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a greater understanding of human relationships in a broader context, promoting a culture of deeper, more meaningful interactions. Chapter 1. The Legacy of Soulmates. Cultural and historical perspectives explore how the concept of soulmates has evolved over centuries across various cultures. The notion of soulmates is as ancient as it is universal, weaving its thread through the tapestries of numerous cultures and epochs. This chapter delves into the historical and cultural evolution of this concept, illustrating how the search for a profound connection has been a constant human endeavor, yet one that has adapted to the contours of time and tradition. Historically, the idea of soulmates can be traced back to philosophical and mythological roots. In Plato's Symposium, the playwright Aristophanes describes soulmates as two halves of a whole, originally joined together and then split apart, forever yearning to reunite. This poignant imagery captures the human longing for completion through a deep, soulful connection with another. In Eastern traditions, particularly within Hinduism and Buddhism, the concept of soulmates is often associated with the idea of karmic relationships. These are bonds formed through the interplay of karma across various lifetimes, suggesting that our relationships are not just by chance but are predestined by the cosmic laws of cause and effect. Moving to the West during the Romantic era, the notion of soulmates took on a new dimension. It became infused with ideals of romantic love, portraying soulmates as predestined partners who are meant to find each other as part of a divine plan. This interpretation has profoundly influenced contemporary Western notions of love and partnership, emphasizing the emotional and spiritual dimensions of finding the one. In contrast, many indigenous cultures around the world, such as those in Africa and Native America, perceive soulmates not only in terms of romantic connections, but also as a broader spiritual and community bond. Here, soulmates are seen as vital to the fabric of community life, playing roles that transcend personal satisfaction and contribute to the welfare of the group. Today, the concept of soulmates has evolved into a more inclusive and multifaceted idea. It embraces not just romantic partners, but also deep friendships, mentor student relationships, and even connections with non human entities, such as pets or spiritual guides. This expansion reflects a more holistic understanding of love and connection that is inclusive of various forms of relationship and affection. By exploring these diverse cultural landscapes, this chapter shows that, while the expression of soulful connections may differ across societies, the underlying search for them is a profound human impulse. This historical and cultural journey not only enriches our understanding of what it means to find a soulmate, but also highlights the universal need for deep, meaningful relationships.